Louisiana beer reviews. Here we are. It's 6:55 a.m. Well, I needed to do this early because I gotta have my alcohol. Sierra Nevada Kellerweis Revisited. This is a special edition. Actually, I've been up since 4 o'clock. Okay, 4:03 a.m. to be, if you want to be technical. I didn't feel like waiting around. I had some Pop-Tarts, 2 Pop-Tarts for breakfast, didn't put hot sauce on them. Not going to go, it is mostly, going to be mostly clear today. I don't want to go outside and do this review because if the light hits it for just 1 or 2 minutes, the beer will turn skunky. But you know, seriously, I like to mix them up inside and out. It's a little chilly out there, about 47 degrees. But nothing like up north right now when it's, you know, it's down in the negatives, below zero. I'm going to put it in this Blue Moon glass. This beer, I had it almost 5 years ago. I gave it a most excellent score. And I was watching some video reviews. Oh. There's so much gunk at the bottom. Oh. I was looking at Beer Advocate and they said the beer is outstanding. The bros say world class. And then Rate Beer's got a real high too, you know, up in the 90s. Like, so, inexpensive beer, but one of the highest rated beers on the planet. Kellerweis. It's 4.8% alcohol. The IBUs are only 15, so if bitterness is your deal, this isn't going to cut it. Packaged back in May of 2015, so it's been in the cellar. They use open fermentation, like they do at Samuel Smith's. Actually, Keller is a common name around here in St. Charles, St. John the Baptist, and St. James Parish. Used to be called the German Coast, in fact. A lot of German names like Scheckschneider, Wagensbach, Keller, Zweig, which they call La Branche here. Zweig and La Branche, and Rommel, which they changed to Rome. And Scheckschneider, they changed the Scheckschneider. Alright, it's very cloudy, golden. Okay. Heidel, which was Heidel. Some of my family is that. This beer is so wonderful. They use Sterling or Pearl hops. They use barley malt and wheat. Okay. You know, it's not so much banana or coriander like I was seeing people talk about, or clove or any of that stuff. It's mostly just like wheat bread, a slight smokiness, oddly. Just maybe there's a little coriander, maybe there's a little banana. It's not prominent. Okay, so here we are just now at 7 o'clock. I'm giving alcohol. Yeah. It's like a wisp of banana, you know, and it's 99 out of 100 not coriander and 1 out of 100 coriander, right? So frankly, if I hadn't been reading about that, I wouldn't be talking about that. as you can imagine, the body's soft. It's these wheat beers have this kind of like, it's like a fluffy mouthfeel. It's like, well, it's bready, you know. It's and there's a prickly carbonation with the wheat beers. The finish is mostly dry, and it's very easygoing. I think it would, you know, I'm talking about early morning, and I had the Pop-Tarts, but I think it would pair well with like scrambled eggs and some smoked sausage probably, or maybe patty, you know, hot, you know, it's got to be hot. Somebody said I put hot sauce and everything. I had to laugh because it really is true. I don't put it on like birthday cake or ice cream, but I do put hot sauce on lots of things, and I'm addicted to that, admittedly. The sweetness would probably be 3 out of 5 sugar cubes, and the bitterness, you know, 1 hop cone out of 5. I mean, it's refreshing. I had the 3 cups of coffee. I haven't had any juice yet. I might just skip the juice this morning and go eat some of those Japanese plums, which seem to be ripening quickly. I was going to say it's almost like a bread mold, a moldy thing. I don't know, you know, this thing's been in the bottle going on a year. It doesn't taste old or bad or in any way. You probably know I don't really like wheat beers. They don't appeal to me. They always have that tap water undercurrent, which this has. But I saw it and I said, let me check this out again. I can't say world class. I don't know where the bros are getting the world class. World class wheat beer, one of the best on the planet. I don't know about all that. But then it's like you ask me, what's the best Western you've ever seen? You know, ask my father that. That's all he watches. I mean, he could tell you all about the man who shot Liberty Valance and all that. I don't like the genre. I don't care about, you know, these guys wearing vests and hats and all. So asking me about, although I know there's good Westerns, but asking me about the best wheat beer is kind of a bad thing, because I just don't like the style. I mean, I'm drinking it. I'm not disliking it. It's got interesting characteristics, and I think it's sort of like, as I'm thinking about it, it kind of goes like that. Like there's different tick points you could make across the sip of different characteristics that I can't really adequately describe. So certainly if you want a wheat beer that's got a lot of I don't want to keep saying character, notes that you could describe, this has it. I mean, for beer overall, it's very good. For a wheat beer, it's in the excellent range, but so, I don't know, I feel kind of conflicted about it. It's a style I don't really like. It's, man, that tap water is just coming through again. That's just a hang-up I have with these beers. But if you're, and I know some people are just like ultra dedicated to wheat beers. I mean, it's like their adoration, right? So if you've never had it, I would recommend it. But I would never buy it again. But that's a personal preference thing. It's not a, and I've harped on this for a year now with these beer reviews. It's not a quality issue. This beer's got the quality, so that's not a problem. It's what you prefer. So I mean, this is not that big of a deal. Oh, you know, you're reviewing this and this great struggle. It's just a product you buy at the store, basically. So, Laissez les bon temps rouler. It's hard to rate. I mean, it's excellent, but I'd rather drink Michelob. Anyway, y'all come on down to Louisiana.